have a good place in Tottenham in
Liverpool,
yes, in Liverpool, I should go. If I don't have the good piece on it, I shouldn't go, because of I'm not going to be
a substitute,
and sitting
on
like
the
that.
bench.
Yep. I
This
refuse to be
place.
like this.
Yeah.
Yep. So maybe if I go for the other club, not in the same level, but I'm leading the team. Like why he has a good successful story in Basel, because of he was the number one in his
and all
position,
the time
attacker,
participating.
and all the time participating. So he should think, and he should have the advice from the people around him.
Exactly what happened with
and
Zidane,
his manager,
by the way. When he was all the time practicing or participating with Borussia Dortmund, he was great, but when he was on the bench, that's
perfect. So he shouldn't look to the money. If he should go the money, he will go for right away the best contract and the best deal. But he should go for Mohamed Salah.
Taking you to Qatar, to FIFA, which is confirming that 2022 World Cup in Qatar will not be in summer. The Soccer World Cup will not be played in the summer months in Qatar in 2022. The FIFA Secretary General Jerome Valcke said the dates of the World Cup will not be in June or in July. I think it will be played between November 15 and January 15, the latest. As here I'm speaking to a specialist in marketing, in business. I know that in these special times there were other contracts with the Premier Leagues in Europe in general. How they are going to forget all about that and change the whole story just to have or to hold the World Cup competition in Qatar?
Look, I feel something in hiding because of this story. I analyzed and have some of my theses. Some of my theses, I did one of my theses, it's a goal for legacy management. Legacy management make the analyst or analysis of the story for London 2012. Qatar, they have the system for 2012 for the legacy, so they applied this one for 2022, which means they have the visions of how to use the premises and facilities after the event to encourage the social and economy and the people and everything. And they have spent in their budget for 3 billions, not only 3 billions for making and innovate. No, it's only for the stadiums, not all
not all the infrastructure.
Yes. It's
to air condition the stadiums, even
12 stadiums, you know, and they offer that they will make something in the streets to make the air breathing, and the air breathing, it's called air breathing. They spent a lot of money, and in the same time, because of they don't want to miss the chance, so they offer both. They will do that in the summer, which spending a lot of money to do the weather and everything, which is very difficult. And they spent in another way, I don't know what is the methodology they have to change the agenda of the people. Your question, focal one. The agenda of Europe, the contract of billions. The contract of billions.
Yeah.
So my question, if they spent and make a compensations of the Europe and the contracts, especially I know that it was argument and refusing from the Europe, UEFA, and most of the people they prevent this one. How could we change the whole story and the agenda because of this? So if it's correct, it's correct, and this news is 100% correct, it's very strange, you know. So I'm not make it strange for me, or because of the way that they have got the hosting of and bidding the leagues, the World Cup, the way that to have it in the winter. So they have the will to change the story.
And we are going to end with paying tribute to one of the legends of football in general, the Portuguese, or the originally Mozambique, but now but we are saying Portuguese, as Mozambique was a Portuguese colony. Eusebio was one of the great figures of Portugal, says Mourinho. Portugal football legend who was top scorer at the 1966 World Cup has died from a heart attack at the age of 71. How do you see how Portugal, as on the level of the presidency, of the people, of the players, of the sports arena in general, pay tribute to this guy even after leaving the green fields for more than 40 years now?
Look, it's a great country to make all of this for great players, especially they are not looking for any racism, or they are not looking for the color of him,
Yeah.
or the original nationality, because of his original is from Mozambique. End of the day, he is one of the best player in the level of worldwide.
Yeah.
He played during the ages of Pelé and the other big players.
Yeah.
As well, he make the challenge, and he has lot of efforts, lot of honors of as a players or as a football players. Because of that, the whole country, like Portuguese, they respect his history and make something. It's very, very important for our country and other countries to respect the talented people and the people that give something for their own country.
Till the last moment of their lives, not only when they are on the greenery fields.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because of that, we have to respect our talent and our people who did something for us, who has done something for the country to encourage everything.
Yeah.
So I respect this kind of country, and they did something for the sports, for Eusebio and Cristiano Ronaldo. So they gave the best honor for him. So one gave him after his died, and the other one during his life.
Yeah.
So
talent is deserved, and talents never die. Before we leave the talents, I tell you something. Wayne Rooney, this British star, is here in Egypt, is in Sharm el-Sheikh for a speedy recovery. He was advised to go to such a sunny place, so he preferred to come. Welcome our dear guest to this wonderful Red Sea Resort Sharm el-Sheikh. Welcome, Wayne Rooney. Before we leave, I let you now with Mr. Amr Musa, the head of the Constituent Assembly, for a very short briefing on the Constitution's articles containing things about sports, and this was very much special for Score Sheet. I'm presenting a score sheet. Score Sheet is a sports program. So, if I'd like to shed more light in brief on the articles related to sports in the coming Constitution, then?
Oh yes, on the article on sport.
Yep.
Yep.
Sports.
Yes.
What about sports? How I would say
it has its place in the Constitution and in the society. It is a very important aspect in our life. Mind you, 60% of the Egyptian population are among the youth, less than 35 years of age. So sports activities are should be part of their lives. Therefore, that's why the Constitution has
special articles related to sports.
No, has listened carefully to the people in the
sports arena
activities in sports, and we found that they have an argument, they have a point. We went along with them.
Sir, I was very much honored to have interview, but you are going to end it yourself. Look to the camera. Yes to the Constitution, a message to all people, and I'm now out.
Well, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I wish to address all the citizens of Egypt about the Constitution. This Constitution is a document, a basic document that has catered to the interests of all Egyptians from all walks of life, and considered as the first step in the roadmap towards rebuilding the country and dealing with our crisis, the very serious crisis in the history of our country. The first step is to adopt this Constitution. And I hope, I wish, I call on you to go and vote. You should participate. You should join. Don't hesitate. Don't stay at home. Go and vote yes.
Go and vote yes. And millions of those copies are with many Egyptians now. And the SIS has given us also an elegant and accurately translated one into English, so you do not have an excuse anymore. And here we are very much delighted to read with Dr. Ashraf some at least of the articles related to the worlds of sports. And as I was speaking with Dr. Ashraf before even going into the studio, whenever you want to know more about how a civilized country is dealing, how a civilized country is considered a civilized country, it's about their arts, about their culture, and about the way they are dealing with people with special needs. So, Article 81. The state is committed to guarantee the rights of people with special needs, dwarfs in the fields of healthcare, economy, social care, culture, entertainment, sports, and education. So, you have the mic.
Thank you for giving me the words and the speech for this one. Actually, we have agreed constitutions and agreed efforts from these people. I was very happy that you were speaking with Mr. Amr Musa. And right now, I just came from our premises, International Cairo Stadium. We has a celebration and ceremony under the patronage of Mr. Tahir Abu Zaid to